Hi everybody, this is Mr. Dave from Kent Parks, here with your Kent Parks at Home. I'm with the Youth and Teen Division, and I'm going to start my own herb garden. We've got thyme, marjoram, sage, basil, rosemary, chives, tarragon, and cilantro. And so what I need to have for this is I need to have the seeds, obviously. I need to have some pots. I've got another cup over here to do some dirt fill. I've got these little pod things, and what you do with these is you take them and you set them over in here and you set them in the water and you put them in warm water, and then that way they end up expanding. They expand about that far. On the top of it right there, you're going to see a little bit of a hole there, and that's where I'm going to drop the seeds. You also need some plant labels here, and then just in case I run out, I've made my own out of skewers and some tape. I use some of this extra stone because all the seeds pretty much say that they need to grow in the same type of climate. They need to have good drainage, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some of this to the dirt that I have over there in the wheelbarrow. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to fill it up about halfway, and then I'm going to add some of those white stones I just showed you, and I'll go ahead and I'll just mix that in and chuck that in a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more dirt in there. I want this about 3/4 of the way full. Let's go ahead and let's start out with some cilantro. I'm going to place about 5 of these in here because I want to utilize it all. I want to get as much out of it as I can, out of the space here. 5 per pot. I'm going to put a couple little seeds in each one, maybe 3. And make sure that it's going down inside the hole, because when these start to sprout, I'm going to go ahead and pull those little discs out. Okay, that's going to be that for that pot. Now I'm going to take a little bit of dirt and fill in around. I don't want to cover it up. Dirt needs to be able to drain well, so that's why I added those rocks in there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a little bit of water. Now from there, what I'm going to end up doing, because I want these to germinate, that's where we're going to get a little sprout. I want them to germinate, but I want them to germinate quick. So I'm going to add a piece of cellophane wrap to the top of the pot. It's going to keep the moisture in, and it's also the heat's going to help make it germinate faster. Each one has a different time that it says it's going to germinate. I'm going to see if we can't get this going in about 3-4 days. Okay, so this is cilantro. Okay, cilantro. And I'm going to stab a couple holes in here just so it gets some air. And that's about it. It's tagged, ready to go. Okay, I'm going to finish up the rest of the pots and I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I'm all done. It took me about an hour to do that. I've covered them. One of the things I found is that some of the seeds are really, really small. So I ended up having to use a pair of tweezers to get them inside the little circles in those discs. I'm going to set these in a place in my yard where I get full sun. The steam will help them germinate, and then we'll replant them when we start getting some sprouts. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. We miss you. If you have any comments, comment down below. Please be nice. If you have any suggestions on other videos you'd like to see, let us know down below, right there. Thanks a lot.